Hello everyone. So I'm going to point out this bike here. I'm selling it for €400. It's a Felt Q 220 and it has a 21.5 inch frame. So it's for a large rider. You want to be 6 foot, I'd say, to get the best out of this bike. But I came across this bike and it was an old 3x drivetrain on it and mechanical disc brakes. So I have hydraulic disc brakes on it now and a 1x11 drivetrain, 11 to 52, or sorry, 11 to 50 sprocket at the back, so a big range. And it's a Dior with the lock ring and all, or the locking mechanism on it. So very good chain retention. I've actually taken it out on a local trail. Obviously that was too big for me, but I've taken it out on a local trail just to check the chain line and the gears are working, brakes are working. And the best thing about it is that fork, which is SR Sun Tour, but it has two preloadable coil springs inside it. And for the smaller, rougher stuff, going over roots and rocks and all, it is absolutely brilliant. There's actually very little like it now. I've had all the Fox and Rock Shocks, and there's nothing like that now for the small, chattery stuff. The problem is when you're going over a roller, say, and you're landing on the other side. When you're landing, it's not, the landing is absolutely brilliant. It ramps up really fast. The problem is when you're ramping up, coming up the slope, it extends, it rebounds really fast. It's not what you can do about that, but for the landing, it ramps up very good in the landing. But other than that, now I'm very surprised with that fork. It's actually very good. But this bike now, it has 26-inch wheels. It's an older type bike, just modern drivetrain, modern brakes, shorter stem on it. And the thing about it is, who this is for really is, if you have a teenage child that's heading for that 6 foot mark, a lot of them are now these days, it's a perfect bike for someone like that to be getting out and learning how to ride a mountain bike, because the 26-inch wheels, and if you ask anyone about it, they're the best wheels to learn on, because you can throw it around, you can lean it over much better than a 29-inch wheel. So it's very good for taller riders, taller teenagers or whatever that want to go out and learn how to do it. It's a great starter bike for that reason. And of course, if you are a 6 foot dad wants to go out with the kids around the trails, perfect for that as well. Won't break the bank at €400, but it is as modern now as, it's probably better for €400. You're not going to get anything even close with good. Plus the 26-inch wheels, you're thinking the 29s are better. If you're new to the sport, I don't think so. This will do you for a couple of years while you're learning how to get around the place. The 29-inch wheels, yes, they roll faster and all, but you probably don't want that when you're starting out, because you don't want to be rolling into the turns too fast and braking in the turns. You kind of want to learn how to lean the bike over, get manoeuvring. But this bike will do all that for you. It's as strong as an ox for taller riders. And even as a commuter bike, I have there any gravel type tires there now. Depending on if you want to buy it as a commuter bike, I'd leave it like that and maybe put a bigger chain ring on it for you. If you wanted to go and do it a bit of mountain biking, learn how to mountain bike, I'll stick mountain bike tires on it and you could fire away. So there is a couple of options there. Either way, €400 will get you the bike. You're getting a very, very strong bike for that. Thanks very much.